Hey everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew. It is awesome to see you all on here on this Memorial Day. Just straight off the bat, I just want to say, you gotta take the moment and time to realize what this day is all about. They all gave some, and some gave all. Thank you to all those who gave their sacrifice to this country, so that way we can be on here tonight and be where we are. I know we have servicemen and women on here. We've had quite a bit of servicemen and women that actually are studying while they're in the service and overseas right now. I want to say thank you to all of you that are serving as well and have served. I know it's not Memorial Day, it's Memorial Day. It's not, Veterans Day, but I still like to recognize the fact that, all of you gave a great sacrifice. Sometimes you come back, right? And there's still a lot of the things that you sacrificed while you're away, and it has a toll, especially if you did time, when it was during war, right? You're a war veteran. There's a lot of things that can happen to these two men and women when they go and serve, and the war is not over for them a lot of times, and they might not have died in battle per se, but they die in a personal battle when they come back, and it's all, to me, the same. So I just want to say thank you to all for sure, and definitely want to recognize all of that for Memorial Day. I know a lot of people in America like to just think it's like a barbecue day off from work and whatnot, but you got to put it in perspective why we have this day and remembrance for all those who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
Yes.
So thank you. All right. Now back to hand. We're on here for the Studying Brew. This is your study session for tonight. We are on top of it, even on a holiday, because why? It doesn't stop. The dream and the goal don't stop, right? Nothing.
They don't.
At least mine don't.
They don't.
At least mine don't. Others might, but mine don't.
That's right.
So I like to think that I have likewise people on here who have the same goals and dreams, and they like to push themselves just as much. So why not, right? Let's be together. Let's do that. First off, my name's Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and that Series 7. And she's been working hard for the money because you know why? We got all new videos for our 63ers this weekend.
Yeah.
So it's been great to help people get that fully licensed.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to be a member. You got to see what Brandy has done with that 63 course. It is coming to the SIE next.
That's right.
And that 21-day plan looks great.
Thank you.
And so if you haven't watched that or checked it out, do all that. Look, if you're on that 63, check out all the new 63 stuff. All the old is all taken down. We have all new now.
I was already told that the investment advisor and the broker dealer ones. Fire.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. And in each one of those little videos, there's actual, if it's on a different exam, it's posted on there. So
Yep.
It's a great help for a lot of people who are studying multiple exams across different exam fields, I guess. I don't know how to explain. I'm going to say genres, but I can't say genres. It doesn't go to that.
I like that though. No, I
Fields?
I like exam fields. Works. Goes with my analogy of the practice field, so I'm good.
All right, cool. So yeah, we really it's been a busy weekend.
Yes.
We met some great people across the United States, some different base shops. We were literally on meetings from, I would say, like 7 a.m. to almost noon on Saturday.
Yeah.
Before we even got to we really got out of our house, set to like noon on Saturday. Then we had a couple meetings yesterday. And we're really, really cooking. And it's thanks to all of you spreading the word. And of course, it's the old Vidal Sassoon. If you guys don't look good, we don't look good. So it's our job to make sure that you guys look good all the time.
Right.
And then you guys make us look good by spreading the word and advertising and marketing us. Because we don't put any money in marketing.
Nope.
Because we feel like we just need to put in a better product for you.
Yep.
So we just rely on people. If you're happy, you share it. And we keep each other in business, so to speak, right? We give you your licenses. Then you keep us in business so we can license more people.
Yes.
Hopefully your team, maybe your whole office,
That'd
be great. And it's just a great relationship. And I love doing that. And how do you join up with us? It's simple. You go ahead and scan that QR code, hit the link in the chat, the link tree, Join our on-demand online courses, study guides available. We have an orientation replay that's going to be revamped, redone soon. But for now, it's still it's good enough to explain what we do and how we do. Yeah, if paid and free, all the great stuff. The Kona community, the Discord, which was hopping mad. And some people on there are just like, they're just using that community up and just posting like crazy so much they got to put the brakes on it. You know what I'm saying, Brandy, out there in Texas? She's on fire. They even put the brakes on her. They're like, whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But you know what? She's in it. She's on the grind. She's using it to the max.
Love it.
And that's what we ask. I love that. That just shows you how hardworking she is right now. So you go in that community, post up, get your stuff, you know, paid or free. It doesn't matter. You guys can be in there. You utilize it. And we have also the Telegram. It's a nice little bulletin board. All this stuff is on that QR code for Linktree. Join in. 866-8KONA is where you can reach me at 866-439-5662. And Brandy is on the Discord. This Brandy here, not Brandy in Texas, who spells it the same way.
Yes.
They're, you know, they're sisters of a different mother.
Yes.
But this one over here is the one that you want to ask content questions. Although you can tag the other Brandy, she might help you out. She's pretty knowledgeable these days. So hit her up.
Yeah,
she can help you out too. All right, we got a live session reminder happening for tomorrow. SIE, we are going over. Brandy, what are you going over?
We are going over the Municipal Financial Professional, MFP, OBA, PSTs.
That's right. It was a whole bunch of
letters.
A lot of letters. Brandy's throwing all the letters. That starts 7 a.m. Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. East. And then we go to the Series 26. We're doing conduct standards. Yeah. 9 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. Series 6, we were doing some content recording. We're doing taxes on mutual funds. That's 1 p.m. in Hawaii, 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. in the East. Just to note to all of our members, we're going to be saying this all week long. All live sessions, they're going to be changed next week, starting next week. The change is coming next week, just like Sam Cooke saying once, right? Change is coming. It is coming soon, next week.
Yeah,
so
next week.
Keep your eyes peeled. We will give you guys enough time to make adjustments. Thursday, we will be putting out the new schedule, so that way you're well prepared for what's happening. If you're already subscribing to our Google Calendar, those adjustments have already been made, so you can kind of look ahead, see how we're going to do that next week. But we are simply just removing our 4 p.m.s and moving them somewhere else. So we're not gonna have 4 p.m.s throughout the summer.
Correct.
It has not for the last 2 years been very productive to have them at that time during the summer. We see a huge decrease.
And most repeats.
And I see it, and I understand why. Is a lot of people on the West Coast, they're melting during all day, and then as soon as the sun kind of goes down, they want to get outside and go do their appointments, or they want to go outside and go, be outside and touch grass. I get it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna adjust for the summer and see how that works out, and if it holds up, maybe that'll be the new time. But we are gonna do that next week, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled on your email box, and I'll give you lots and lots of announcements on that.
Yeah.
All right. This reminder, this Saturday, test taking techniques workshop. It is free. It is Saturday. It is in the morning. It is 8 a.m. Pacific. It is 30 minutes long, 30 to 45 minutes long, free for everyone. It's this exact Zoom code you're on right now. You can invite anybody. We're doing securities. We're doing live questions. We're doing MLO questions. We're doing all kinds of questions. It is the basics of studying. Yeah. The basics for the multiple choice exams. It's just showing you guys how to master it and disarm those multiple choice exams so they're not so big, bad, and scary. Shout out to a lot of people who are now using it in things, go to our workshops and they're now using it in other fields to help people. We've had some students of ours get securities license and they're helping other, people do it with life licensing. We just got told that one of our students who's a teacher might be using this out in their field as well. So it's awesome. I love it. I love making change happen. I love the fact that we're giving an advantage to people who maybe not been really good at test taking. Yes. And that's held them back. Yep. That's a bummer, especially if you know the content, and tests are intimidating and you always get them wrong for whatever reason. It's nice to have that advantage in your favor. So check out that workshop. It's happening soon.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
If you're not following me on Instagram, I wish you would, because they give me a picture and they let me know. I'll get another one on to the Kona Hall of Fame. And we got a passer. We got a passer.
Yes.
I briefly talked about this young man the other day, but I want to say that over the weekend, we did have two passers for the Series 6 and for the SIE, adding to the total. No pictures, no nothing, but they just want to let me know they're moving on. They're moving on up, like George and Wheezy. But we're really happy they're moving up. But again, there's no picture or anything like that. They just wanted they're just cool with just studying and passing exams, and I'm cool with that too. But congratulations to those two passers. But I did talk about this young man last week. He was busy. Do you know why?
Why? Because
he's a first responder. He's our fireman. He is our guy. And this guy has gotten his SIE with us, his Series 6, his 63.
Yeah.
And guess what he passed now?
What?
He has his Series 26. He is the man. He's the guy that he's passed all these different exams. He's a busy guy, and he literally doesn't even know when he can study sometimes because, things happen.
This is true.
So I could go on and on about it, but I'm just happy to have him on here. He's taking the time on his day off to be on here with all of us and share with the Kona family and how he got all this done. Because there might be someone out there that has the same time. They're like, I got no time. I got no this. I got no that.
Yep.
And I want you guys to take note, because I don't bring people on here just for recognition. I want you guys to get something out of it. Hey, I see myself in that situation. Or I'm a person who's been stressed. How'd they do it? How'd they get it done? So I could go on and on, like I said, but I want to go ahead and let this guy talk. Congratulations, Ben, on passing the Series 26. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone on the chat for the congratulations, and on the Discord. I super appreciate it. Yeah, guys, like Andy and Brandy said, I do full-time firefighting. So I'm out in Utah, and I've been doing firefighting for probably about 10 years or so. So a long time. And, it's a fun job. It's a great job. It's a busy job. We do both fire and EMS. So I'm on the ambulance sometimes. We do wildland. We do hazmat. Like, we do it all. And I'm in a busier station. So sometimes it gets a little crazy. The thing that I've noticed, guys, is kind of I've gone through, I guess, my journey, if you will, is each test is very unique. Right. I know Brandy always says that, and like, hey, look for the questions, this and that. Each one has kind of come with its own challenges, if you will. I think the biggest thing for this one wasn't every time I go to take a test, the fear always comes up. I know, and Brandy always talks about PMA, just getting the right mindset. I started studying back in January. And is like 6 months later. And it's because of fear that I kept on pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. And then Brandy's like, okay, we'll get Solomon. Got Solomon. Guess what? I kept pushing it back, till finally.
What's crazy to me? I'm going to interrupt you. What's crazy to me is that you're a firefighter and you will literally run into a burning building. Literally a burning building.
Right.
Oh, Andy, give me a burning building any day than going to that testing center again. I swear. If that testing center ever goes on fire, I'm just going to stand back and watch it burn. I'm just kidding. I'll go
make sure there's nobody in there first.
Yeah.
And then
it's all clear. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If the computer spontaneously combusts, then so be it. No, guys, the fear kept on coming up, and I kept on pushing it back, and it finally got to the point where I was like, all right, let's just do this. Like, and maybe it's because, Andy, when the call comes in, there's no time to think about it and you just go. Yeah. Whereas this, it's like a looming thing, that big shadow coming over. And I finally forced myself to go and just do it. Right. Okay, let's just go do it. And I went and took it back in May and got a 58%, just completely bombed. Right. And I was down. And I told myself, okay, I'm not going to push it back another 6 months. I'm going to force myself to do it in 30 days. So normally what I've been doing, or had been doing, is I would schedule it on a day that I was off work.
Right.
So that way I could, get a good night's sleep, do, my routine, do this and that. I actually forced myself to schedule it on a day that I was on shift and had to find a trade. So I had to find someone to come in and cover me for that day. So okay, I'm pretty much backing myself into a corner to take this test. So that was kind of the first thing is forcing myself to do it, whether I like it or not.
So you burned all the ships on the shore, so there was no turning back.
That's right. The other thing I had to do was just go for it. I mean, because I backed myself in, the day before, the night before, I took a simulated. It's the end of the night. I'm tired. I got 62%, and I'm freaking out. Like, oh my gosh, crap! We're done, right? Get on the Studying Brew that night. Take my 10-question quiz. I got a 40%. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be great, right? And get on the live, and Brand, we went over my question. She's like, these have nothing to do with your 26. Like, well, what do you mean? Well, this is the 24, this is the 7, things that Solomon pulled out. I'm like, okay, there's some light, we're good. And we just went and did it, right? But overall, guys, I think the biggest thing that kind of helped me out was I had to change my environment. We've been so busy with business and growing. We're kind of in a growth phase. We're double-digit recruiting. We got, I think, a couple months ago, we had 20 plus recruits. We're doing, we got a lot of stuff going on, doing one-on-ones and really just growing our business and organization so we can go, actually use the 26. But we've been booked out. I mean, shoot, even today it was booked out from, 9 until 9, just back to back to back. Right. And so there's almost hardly any time to be studying throughout the day. I mean, you can squeeze in a 10-question quiz here and there, but really my key to success, guys, was I had to go to bed early and I had to force myself to wake up early. So on my days off, I've actually been getting up at 4:30 in the morning, going on a run, going to the gym, getting my mindset, and then everyone's sleeping, and I have 2 hours dedicated just for studying. And I would do kind of the 20-10 or 25. I have it's like a boxing timer on my phone, kind of an interval timer. And I would put 20 minutes, okay, there's a bell, ding, and then, okay, we're getting in the mood, we're going, getting in the mindset, and then the dinger goes again, ding, ding. Okay, here we go. Time to fight, time to study. Boom, we're doing quizzes, we're watching videos, we're doing ohms, we're doing everything that we should do. And then during the downtime, I would go pull weeds. I go outside and I'm getting fresh air. I'm getting my OCD, kind of just cleaning up yard and doing yard work. It's nice out, cleaning the garage, pulling weeds, brushing the dog, whatever it is. And I think really just that consistency and getting in that mindset, putting myself in those uncomfortable positions. Shoot, we even bought an ice bath, one of those big ice containers.
Plunging.
Yeah, the cold plunging.
Yeah.
That sucks. But I'll tell you what,
sell it to me. I was like, oh, selling it. And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
No, right? No, but really, I mean, it sounds crazy. Been doing some studies on it. And I mean, really the first 2 minutes when you're in this ice bath, I mean, you want to get out of the water, you want to get warm, you're in this uncomfortable spot, but you almost have to force yourself to calm down and really focus. And I think just doing all of these weird, random, different things I've never really done before has really helped us get to this next level. And I mean, we're just diving into the 65 now. Might as well. We're just go all out, right?
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's kind of been my experience, guys. I super appreciate you and everything you guys do. I mean, we've been selling you guys out like crazy. My wife, she's our licensing coordinator, and everyone that she's been onboarding, she's like, PMA, test topics, do this, plug into these guys. So hopefully you start getting more from us. But yep, that's what we got.
Hey, this is the way. This is the way.
This is the way.
I'm even copying Brandy here. Look at that.
You got the Mandalorian back there. I see that. Hey, this is the way.
There you go.
We got Rocky and you got the Mando. I don't know what else you need.
That's right.
Right.
Congratulations, Ben. I mean, there you go. I mean, that's it. If you want something that other people don't have, you got to do things that other people aren't willing to do.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know what I mean? Getting up at 4:30 in the morning. You know what? If you can't stay up late, go the other way. Get up in the morning. Get yourself a dude. That is brilliant. And I told people last night about the same thing. You know, you want to get a good positive mental energy going on. Get yourself out there and go walk. Go exercise. Go get that blood rush going. Get that blood going. You know, get yourself into a healthy routine and healthy life. You know, going out there and pulling weeds and all that, guys. That is a great way to make sure you get the, you know, that positive energy going and all that, you know, the oxygen going to your brain, right? And just getting some of that anxiousness and anxiety. And I know a lot of people on here are like, dude, I even said it. I was like, he's a fireman. You could go run into a burning building and you're like scared of this exam. That's crazy. But you know what? The fear is real because like you said, it looms over. But it's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. It builds up for no reason because in the end, you're fine. Look at you. You're okay. You did bad on one exam, but you didn't lose anything. The only thing you did was gain. You gained more confidence. You gained more, you know, ability. And look at you. You're going for the Series 65. And I can't wait to say financial advisor.
Yeah.
Financial advisor and firefighter.
Yes.
Ben. That's crazy.
That's right.
Freedom fighter.
Ooh, I like that.
What do you got?
No, honestly, Ben said it, the consistency, the routine, but honestly, guys, what really struck it was the doing the weird and the random to get uncomfortable because him and his wife are like, they're growing their business. They're literally changing the trajectory of what maybe possibly thought you were going to do forever. Now you're like, nope, I'm going to do this now. And it's just awesome to see that the studying journey and what you did within that realm and how it's affecting your, you know, building your Primerica business. And fun fact, Ben said it, Sears said it, during their breaks, they went outside.
Mm-hmm. I say it, guy. I think you should go outside and get fresh air.
Yeah.
100% doing whatever, you know, getting some energy going.
Mm-hmm.
And I love also I would love for you to put that link to that app that you use in the boxing interval.
Yeah,
I like that. So put a link in the Discord.
Yeah,
because that's a great way to do 2010s. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus it's boxing.
Yeah,
who doesn't like that?
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, Ben, for being on here. I appreciate you for taking the time. I know that you passed like last week, but well worth it.
Yes.
Well worth it. Congratulations. I know there's a lot of people on here. We got a lot of people that are fighters. There are a lot of people on here that are builders. There are a lot of people on here that are really trying to get their business going and they're trying to study and they're just like, how? You just heard.
There you go. Get uncomfortable.
Get uncomfortable. You're going to have to do some, you know,
change it up.
Get up in the early morning.
Yep.
Why not? Hey, go for a run and listen to the replay of the Studying Brew that happened the night before.
And guys, I do want to say this. He does not have a predictable schedule at all. Like I know, like probably a little bit more predictable right now. But once fire season starts, guys, he could be gone for weeks at a time. Like he would never know. It's just, hey, we need you. Okay, gotta go. So just think about that. He has a very unpredictable schedule, and yet he's still managed
all the way to principal.
That's right.
So why not you? That's my main message always when I see a passer.
Mm-hmm.
Why not you? And who's next?
That's right.
Why not you? And who's next? All right, let's get after it. We got test taking techniques. We're going to play the Kona catchphrase. One of the things that helped Ben get all those exams, techniques, test taking techniques. He said it. He has, you know, his wife even telling. Shout out to Ariel, by the way.
Hey, yeah.
That is definitely a team win. She's a beast in her own right, by the way. But test taking techniques.
That's right.
Looking for those key words. Mm-hmm. What is he saying? Well, we're going to play a game right now that kind of helps you out with those keywords. Brandy's going to put questions up on the screen. I'm going to read the answers first because that's how we do in KonaButterflyz. And then what you got to do is in the chat, participate. Tell us what you think are the keywords. What's the patterns? What do you see in those answers that might actually be the answer before you even see the question? What?
Yep.
Yes, we're crazy like that. But that's how you play the game. Put the keywords, what you think are the patterns, connections, all that stuff. And if you're lost and you're like, I don't even know what that's all about, join us on Saturday at the workshop. We go over all of that stuff on Saturday for free.
Yep.
But until then, just play along, just see what you know. And then we'll read the question. We'll do the same thing. Look for those keywords in the chat. Don't just put the answer, put the keywords, put what you think is leading to that. What are the connections there?
Yes.
All right, let's go. D, segregate them and ensure they are safely kept. C, segregate only at the written request of the customer. B, segregate them only. A, commingle the two. Commingle, not single, but commingle.
Oops, right.
Commingled and ready to mingle.
That was right. Mingle.
I love that.
Only.
Yes.
Ooh, segregate. Yep. Segregate, segregate, segregate.
Did anybody see the one answer there?
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. I saw it.
Yeah. Got to get the and.
That's
you know
right.
how I love the and.
Andy loves and it's not because that's the first 3 letters of his name.
No.
All right. Okay. So and yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, is we good?
Is
Is there any patterns that you think you want to point out?
Well, okay, I do want to say this. There's another word on here. I don't think anybody called out to it. I'm gonna say that this word right here,
written request safely,
is a flag. Not a red flag, not a bad flag, but that's interesting because I mean we are in securities world, but you don't need to know securities vocabulary. But safely kept, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking like it's something to do with paperwork. You got to make sure that it's all, separated. Yeah. Like each customer, if I had to guess, this is probably about each client's information has to be separated and safely kept. That's what I'm guessing the question is going to be.
Yeah. And that's all just based on the words on the screen, right?
Yeah. And 700 episodes of attending the Studying Brew.
Well, that is true.
It helps. The SEC requires broker dealers to do the following with fully paid securities and excess margin securities. Okay. What are the keywords? But don't give any answers. Give keywords. Keywords. What are you pointing at?
I am looking at.
Not you.
Oh wait, sorry. Well, I see somebody said
fully paid to do.
Yes.
Excess.
There's another word in there.
Do you know
what? Nope.
WIT.
Nope.
Margin. And
nope.
Thank you. I said and.
But that's in the question.
Yeah. It's in the answer too.
That is true. No, it begins with N. It's the third word in. It's the third
SEC.
word. No.
Broker dealers.
Here we go. Found it. Requires. Right? I'm going to require. And you're right. 2 things are happening. So we think that 2 things should happen, right?
Yeah, I would think.
But yeah, guys, no, in all seriousness, look, I'm required to keep things safe. If I'm a broker dealer and I have paid securities and excess margin securities, even if you don't know what those are, I'm still required to keep them safe. And I have to keep them separate. I can't be mixing client stuff and I can't be mixing stuff with the firm.
Test taking techniques. Look, D is the only one that had 2 things you needed to do. The question asked you for 2 things. D answered that with 2 things.
There you go.
Not knowing anything. If you're not even studying, you don't know anything, you should have got that just based on that.
Yep.
Don't make it more complicated.
Yeah.
All right. D, free riding and withholding. C, front running. B, selling away. A, churning. Probably not even churning butter. We ain't talking about no butter making. Oh my gosh. You ever churned butter?
No, I did not go. You know how when we had to do that on the field trips?
Yeah.
I did not do that.
I did it one time as a kid.
I love it.
And yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but okay, so this is what I would do when I have these ones. I would describe what each one is, or a little note.
Yeah, like what all of these are prohibited actually. But what is your kind of go-to? What does churning sound like? Yes, butter. Right? What is selling away? We know what selling away sounds like, right?
Yeah, but what is it to you? What is your connection? Selling away, what does that mean?
Not securities vocabulary, guys. Don't think securities. Redirecting.
I
like that.
See? That's a good one.
Now, what about front running? What does that sound like?
Go
not
ahead.
securities.
So Diana put go ahead before the rest.
Someone, yeah, line cutting, right?
Line cutter.
Line cutting.
Dude, remember that in school? The shame. The shame everybody would have for somebody to cutter.
Right. And then free riding and withholding.
Yeah, free riding. What does free riding sound like? Sounds like a 30-year-old in a basement.
Hopping the bus,
paying rent.
free riding. I like that.
No, kidding.
Bus hopping.
Sounds like a 30-year-old playing PlayStation in the basement, not paying rent.
And then withholding means I'm
You're old withholding some.
holding with.
Yeah.
I'm holding with. That I'm keeping, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping some things.
Right. So look, guys, perfect. None of that had anything to do with securities, right?
No, and that's
Okay.
our point.
Exactly. Let's match.
If a member firm or associate has material knowledge of a large pending block order for a stock and puts in a buy or sell order prior to the block order's execution, it is called. If a member firm or associate. Remember, we're looking for those keywords. And is someone put and?
There we go.
Buy and
Found it
sell.
right there. It's really that word right there.
Prior.
That's it right there, because that word matches that word. And then we got front.
Yes.
That's it.
Not so much an and on this one, but the keyword there was prior.
Yeah. But it was worth looking at the and.
Yeah, the main thing was the prior.
Yeah. Prior.
Yeah, cutter.
Line cutter.
Cutter. All right. She owns 100% of the assets in her retirement account. She can take the maximum retirement benefit offered by her company. B, she can begin withdrawing funds from her retirement account. A, she can withdraw funds from the account if she leaves her company before retirement. Dum, dum, dum. What are the keywords, everybody?
Keyword.
Take.
Ooh, take.
Withdraw funds. Withdraw funds.
Oh, yeah, that's withdraw too. Can take. Okay. Cool.
IR.
Oh, she's gonna say IRAs.
IRA. Benefit.
Benefit. There it is.
Any patterns? Anything?
Maximum. Where is that? There we go. Okay.
I was gonna say before retirement. That
Where do
whole
you
thing
see
on
before?
A.
Oh, there it is before.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
If Sarah works 2 more years at her company, she will be fully vested. This means, what does fully vested mean? Yes, fully vested.
That's right. Only one number, right?
She owns 100%.
I literally, guys, just went fully 100. Just saying.
That's it.
That's it.
Again, look at that. That's not even securities.
Not securities.
Not even securities related.
Too much thinking.
If something's fully, it's 100%.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Don't think any more than that.
Nope. But no, there's no buts.
But
oh, I hate it when my parents.
But I love reading.
There are no buts.
Wasn't there like a little saying they used to say if ands and buts had something? I don't remember. D, credit deterioration risk. C, credit spread risk. B, liquidity risk. A, default risk.
I was gonna laugh if somebody put risk, because get it, they're all this risks. D, what is that? Huh? I like that. It's got credit.
D, what is that? Deterioration? Yeah.
Can't sell.
Credit is deteriorating as we speak.
Right.
It was good.
But now.
But as we spoke, it
like
dissolved.
It's like a balloon going.
That's your credit. It's like it's in the sky, just going.
Yeah.
Doing that balloon fart.
Yeah.
As your credit blows away.
Okay.
That's a solid.
You like that?
That's solid.
Yeah.
The risk that a bond issuer will not make its principal and interest payments on time is known as the risk that bond issuer will not make its physical.
I like that.
Will not. Yes, that's a key word.
Yeah.
Default, not on time.
Not on time, right? Not on time. And we know that could be,
What is it? Default.
it's default risk, right? You defaulted on your loan. We all have heard that. Well, at least in movies.
Yeah, there's not.
Andy eyeballed me right now.
Yeah.
What? No. But yes, we've all heard of default risk.
Yes, defaulted on the loan,
Yeah.
defaulted credit. There you go.
There you go.
D, it is calculated after removing the costs and expenses, including management fees of running the fund. It is always equal to the public offering price. It is typically calculated after the market closes. A, it is the assets of a fund less its liabilities divided by the number of the fund shares outstanding. Sorry. The number of fund shares outstanding.
So
Wow, that's a math equation.
So fun fact, you know how I always say it's
Typically.
assets minus liabilities, or what do I say? Yeah, I say minus, right? And you always laugh at me. I guess I'm supposed to say
Less.
So it's less liability.
Yeah, I can't say I've used minuses since
I
elementary
use
school
minus
days.
as a verb. All right, let's go to the question because
Do you still say
guarantee-
times it? Okay. All the following are true about the NAV of a mutual fund, except
This one's easy. Come on, guys. This one's fast. Think fast. Think fast. Think fast. Think fast.
True.
That's right. That's right. Look, guys.
What did we say in our workshops? Do I? Because there's an always in it, and it's usually the not true, right? It's the except.
That is usually the not
You
true.
had 3 trues there, and we're looking for the false one, and that was the one with the Mona in it, the always.
Not true.
Always and forever.
Right? And true except. What does true except
Until
mean?
there's a divorce.
Not true.
Dude, there was seriously a statistic done by
Yeah.
like one of those universities that
Mhm.
do, these statistics that are
The
meaningless.
random, dude, I would
I
love.
love
to do
them
that.
too.
Yeah.
But they said that out of something like 98% of the couples who put always and forever in their dance,
Yeah, their
their
first
couples
dance.
dance, their
Right.
first dance, it ends in divorce.
Don't be jinxing it.
Yeah, don't put always and forever, I guess.
Yeah.
The final prospectus is not filed with the SEC. C, post-filing period. B, cooling off period. A, pre-filing period. Pre-off post. Filing, cooling off.
Right. D is different. You're right. That is different.
That is a different one.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I mean, can we say this though? Pre means what?
Before.
Cooling off means, I see that. I know, guys, there's filing periods in there, but ing means like
Look at that. Post and final, we're getting that.
waiting, right? Waiting or during,
Yeah.
right? During the cooling off. And then definitely post means after, right?
Yeah, and then there's the final prospectus is not final,
And then
which
final-
is a weird thing anyway at the end
Right.
there.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. When must a final prospectus be filed with the SEC? When must a final prospectus be filed with the SEC?
Final must. But when must the final be done?
When? Yeah, post
Post,
Malone.
right? Yes, and we know that it has to be with the SEC. But you guys see that? Final, post, final, afterwards.
Yeah, after.
We can't have the final before. That's weird.
Yeah, and then
Can't have the final during. There's an after.
and D is just contradictory.
Yeah.
Huh? Just
Anyways.
that's somebody who just fell asleep.
Yeah.
All right.
So to be honest with you guys, because I know we said that D is different, but also before and after are also opposite of each other.
Plus, those opposites make sense.
Yes, they do.
They're in context with the question.
They
It
are.
made sense. D was just contradictory. It made no dang sense. It was basically undoing what the question was asking. All right, everybody. We made it through. We did it. That was our Monday. That was our Catchphrase Monday. I was almost going to say our Mona Monday
I thought that's what you were going to say.
because we had some, some Monas in there. Yeah. Some always. And Mona's on here too. So, hey,
Yeah.
Mona Monday.
Could be Mona Monday.
Why not?
Mona's Monday.
Hey. I might rename it. Anyways, thank you all. We got live sessions happening tomorrow. We'll be back same bat time, same bat channel for Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. And one last time, congratulations to Ben for passing that Series 26, that firefighter, the principal, saving lives, saving financial lives too.
Yeah.
Congratulations, and thank you for sharing all that. I know it's going to be helpful for a lot of people. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Guys, thank you so much for being on, sharing your holiday with us. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice the Kona catchphrase in your next quiz. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.
Yes, have a great one.